I'm finally 19 years old. Ladies and gents, in this video, I want to tell you about who I am, who I was, and who I want to be in the near future. Now, if you don't know about me, my name is Liam. I'm 19 years old finally, and I'm an online entrepreneur based in Lebanon. Now, my life all started on October 5th, 2004. I was born in the US. I lived there for about 4 years and then moved to Lebanon because my family and my parents are originally Lebanese. And since I was a child, I always had this dream, this vision of becoming, a big, successful, intelligent, and famous guy, right? I believe this is a common dream among many of you as well. And this dream, this vision always stayed in me, like innate, for like forever basically. And I hadn't transmuted it into reality until my first attempt when I was 16. So when I was 16, I still remember this moment. I was scrolling through my YouTube feed and I found a video of this artist, this DJ called Alan Walker. He's produced the song called Faded. And I remember I was curious to see how he produced this song, how he was able to, create this masterpiece. So I watched the video and I really liked the way, these famous DJs and the tools and the things they used in order to create these massive and amazing songs. So, and back then, I love music, and this really inspired me. So I did more research, watched more videos, and I fell in love more with music production and stuff like that. So I installed the software and started trying out the things like how to produce music and stuff like that. It lasted a few months, but then I gave up on it because, after every music session, my ears were just blown off and I didn't have the right theories, the right techniques to do so, right? So this was at 16. And later on, I my second attempt to actually actualize or manifest this dream life of mine was when I learned coding. So I invested in some courses, learned HTML, CSS, Python. These are coding languages, and I really loved the feeling of coding, and it really unlocks some superpowers in your brain. So basically, I practiced coding, I learned the course, invested more than 50 hours in it, but I really don't remember why I stopped coding. But I initially started it out because it was cool. I like to code, type, and I wanted to, just work for other people and make money on the side. So my goal was to always find something to become very good at and make money from, and also become famous with. Now, after I stopped coding, my third attempt when I actually designed and built a website called Mastery Base. So I remember taking the credit card from my father and buying this $30 per year on this domain. It was amazing. I had a vision with this website to build a huge library of courses where people master the basics of their skills, right? Because in the end, masters are created by repeating the basics. So anyways, I wanted to really build this amazing website and make money from it by making affiliate partnerships with these large course providers and selling my courses that are displayed on my website for a commission. It took me a few months and I was still in the homepage and I really didn't know what courses to put and stuff like that. So also gave up on that, but this didn't stop me from actually chasing my dream and trying to find what are the things that I'm good at, what are the things that I enjoy, but at the same time make me money and make me famous basically. Now, my fourth attempt was actually in the beginning of COVID lockdown, when my friend actually told me about crypto. This was the new best way to make tons of money, right? So we entered the market, we thought we were crypto experts, made a lot of money and lost a lot of it with Ponzi schemes and NFTs and stuff like that. And I finally lost like most of my balance when the market crashed, right? So I used to think I was a crypto expert, but after the market crashed and my balance crashed, I was nothing near a crypto expert. But I learned from my mistake, and really, like, all these types of fast money and fast side hustles and best ways to make $10,000 in 1 month and stuff like that, all these tricks, they aren't true, really. And I used to think that there are fast ways to make money and stuff like that, but actually, if you make money pretty quickly, then there's something wrong in the system, so you will lose this money. And this is a lesson I've learned over and over again. But anyways, this was like my fourth attempt, which was crypto. And after it, I still had some money left, and I decided to, because I still loved music but I didn't know how to produce music, I thought, why not try DJing, right? So I invested in a DJing machine and started practicing. It took me like 6 months to practice DJing and get really good at the techniques, at mixing and doing this and that. But what was missing was the theory, like what did I need to mix and when did I need to mix. So what songs, what tones, what melodies, what etc. So all these details, I knew that I needed a mentor, and I couldn't learn these things off of YouTube and free courses and stuff like that. And at the time, I really didn't have an investment to invest in a mentor. And at the time as well, I was at university. So I was majoring in mechatronics engineering and practicing DJing at the same time. And this is actually when I researched more ways like to make money online and stuff like that. Saw that freelancing is a good opportunity. So as a freelancer, I would work also as a social media manager. I saw that I had a good stack of skills, and these skills matched the job, which is social media managing, which I thought would suit me very well. But what was missing was like a portfolio. So one day I stumbled across my sister's large collection of quotes, and I thought to myself, okay, so I can build my portfolio by taking these quotes, redesigning them, uploading them on Instagram, getting a lot of followers, and my page, my theme page, would be proof, or would be a portfolio good enough to convince like the people who I wanted to work for that, I deserve the job, I deserve to be their social media manager, and therefore I would make money. And the money that I would make, I would invest in a mentor that would teach me DJing, and therefore I would like make DJing as my side hustle and make tons of money. And I really loved DJing, but at a certain point I stopped it. So why did I stop it? Because actually so when I started my Instagram page and started posting quotes, which didn't last long because I switched to like posting more of videos and reels. 2 months after starting my Instagram page, I went from 0 to 90,000 organic followers, all by using this hack on Instagram called remixing reels. So I discovered it early on and leveraged it to gain like 90,000 followers within 2 months. And at this time, like, I knew how to gain a lot of followers, create good content, all this stuff, but I lacked the knowledge of monetizing the page, knowing how to benefit from all these 90,000 followers. Like, how could I really make money with them? So this is when I realized that I really need to invest more time into learning the basics of, like the fundamentals of marketing, sales, offer creation, all these stuff, in order for me to know how to monetize them. And at the time, I'd already switched majors, right? So I switched majors to economics for me to have more time to learn about the marketing, sales and stuff like that, and to invest more time into business, because engineering, this major, like, took a lot of my time. So I decided to convert to economics. And yeah, once I converted, I started learning the basics of marketing, sales, offer creation, etc. And within 4 to 5 months, I was generating like between high three figures and low four figures a month, which was amazing because in my country, this is like the average salary of like the highest paid degrees. So I was super happy that I was like generating more money than the people I knew with the best degrees in the country. So I made money from Instagram by coaching other people on how to replicate my method, which is, you know, growing the page and monetizing it. And it was good, but you know, I always knew that there's something better and had a potential to, you know, generate me more and more money if I invest the same amount of time. And this is when I actually one day stumbled across a video about AI automation, and I really loved the idea. And I saw that this is like my opportunity to really catch this trend early on and capitalize on it and do my best. Like with all the skills that I've gathered, I can do my best to build a good AI automation agency and later on scale it to a SaaS business and have like this huge company providing AI services, because this is the future in my opinion. Could be right, wrong, I don't know, but with AI it's a huge thing that's going to change the world pretty soon, right? So at the moment I'm at a phase where I'm testing some AI services and like looking what are the best ones and what are the ones that solve most of the biggest problems in business. And once I'm done with the testing phase and once I have a winner service, then I'm good to go. I'm good to scale beyond $10,000 a month and, you know, scale and scale and scale and scale. And the process continues, you know. So a lot of opportunities in this world, ladies and gents. This was my story. I don't know if it's a bit long. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, what I'm projecting in the future. So I told you a bit about the past, now about the future. My goal at 19 years old is to get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. This, I believe, is a good number. And I prefer quality over quantity, so I don't want to have like 100,000 subs that aren't active or that don't care about my content or actually hate my content. I'd rather have 10,000 subscribers, with the majority being people who love my content, love me, because like YouTube is about building my personal brand as well. So yeah, 10,000 quality subscribers and generating $10,000 a month. This would be a great goal for me to achieve. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to document most of my journey with you guys, because this is something I love. I actually started this YouTube channel on February because I wanted to start building my personal brand. I want to start sharing with you guys more about myself and provide you with value. If you want, feel free to subscribe. I'll be documenting my journey as much as possible and sharing a lot of valuable experiences and lessons, mistakes that you can learn from along the way. Other than that, all I ask from you is to take care of yourself. So your health, wealth, and relationships are the three most important pillars of life. And take risks, because without taking risk you won't know what's like the good thing on the other side. So cheers guys, and see you in the next one.